How's it going, everybody, and thanks for watching. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any more future content. If you haven't, be sure to go check out episode 4. That content ties in with this one, and it's just going to tell a whole lot better story. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and again, thanks for watching. God bless.
Spotted a good sized rag out there in the swamp. Leave it right there and hopefully it moves. That was no more than 5 minutes and he came through after that doe. That doe snuck in. I'm not too sure where she came from, if she came from right or left, but that may have just told me. Now where he just came from, I'm hearing a bunch of blue jays. I'm a firm believer that blue jays will let you know what's going on. Still right there.
check out. Probably should have sat there all day, but unfortunately I didn't make anything to eat, so didn't have any sandwiches packed or nothing. We got down like 11:20, got back 11:43. It's just after 2 right now. We'll probably be set back up about 2:30 again. Should be interesting. I'm pretty sure that buck, that last one we seen, was locked in with a doe. We had the one come through that we shot at the other day, last Thursday, and then we had another, looked like maybe a 3-year-old, 2.5-year-old half rack. Probably would have been a decent buck on both sides. Not a shooter or anything, but there's a lot of stuff going on in there. And then we had that doe come right up in our shooting lane and pee. I think even she thought she was getting pushed over, and when she turned around and realized he wasn't coming anymore, she went back. And then that nice one came through.
Sitting there making a bunch of noise. He literally just went down that same path that he went the first time I seen him. That's a good sign. It's early. That's the second time I've seen him today. Let's see what happens.
We sounded like a moose coming through the swamp. This forkhorn would be the last deer I seen that evening. But with seeing that tall tine 8 3 days in a row, even after missing him 4 days prior, my hopes were high that God would give me a second chance. Alright guys, it's November 10th. It's about 4:45. Letting my dogs out right now. Going back in that same spot we've been at. I believe sometimes persistence pays off, and this is one of those spots for the morning's just been hot every single time, even despite the weather. And it's gonna be a warm one today, but you'll hunt that first hour, maybe 2, and get down. You know, I noticed the last week or so that sun comes up. First hour of daylight's the coldest time of that 24-hour period, especially when it's at any point. It's drawing all that cold air out of the ground that just sank down in from the thermals. But we're gonna try and make it happen. Today's pretty much the last day. My mom just got back from surgery, a pretty important surgery. So if you guys can give a prayer to her, that'd be awesome. And then I've got some tests for my situation going down to U of M. So then we're gonna be going up north for opening day, and the wife's gonna be behind the gun. She's been shooting and sighting and shooting pretty good. So anyways, we're looking for one of those 2 bucks, that short tine chocolate rack one, the wider one. Or we're looking for that 8 point that we missed, which is a week ago from this day. What's going on? I'm getting all my misses on camera, and haven't gotten a shot yet on camera, but maybe that's just the way it's meant to be. But I'm gonna get in there, like I said, just maybe a couple hours and get down before it gets too warm, and maybe we'll get one more morning in there. Other than that, probably won't see us until we go up north again, so for opening day.
Well, I don't know what to think. Last year, first year self-filming, got both kills on film. And a lot of people said, "Oh, you make it look too easy." I knew it was just luck. God on my back, maybe helping me out a lot. This year, definitely been humbled. Had all 3 shots of those beautiful deer on camera, but somehow I managed to mess them up. The one deer we got didn't get the shot on right at last light. And I told my wife, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if this year I'm not meant to get any of them on film. And sure enough, I wasn't even gonna come in today because it's gonna be pretty warm. I seen that big one in here yesterday morning. Thought maybe he was still in the area, and I don't know if that was him, but that was a big deer right at first light. Didn't even have my camera set up. Wouldn't have been able to see it anyways. Comes right into about 18 yards, and I let it fly. Didn't see the shot, but it sounded good. He bolted out. Compared to all the deer, he bolted out. Did not stop. Heard him crashing through the swamp, and then I heard it all stop, and haven't heard anything since then. So, and I still had the doe around here that he was pushing, so I couldn't do anything about it then. But it's probably probably about 7:20, 7:25-ish right now. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna give it a little bit and then get down and go look. I can't find my arrow down there, so it must be buried in them still.
Standing here at the shot. Here's where he's standing. There's a patch of hair. Right there's where I was at in that cluster. Sitting about right there. He ended up barreling through right here. But he came out. He came out right here. I'm not seeing any blood right here. I seen him come up this way though. Trash. He ended up coming through here when I missed him the one time. Not seeing any blood. This is broken up. There's hair on it. There's some blood right there. It's pretty dark. And he came right up through here. Oh man. Oh, this is where I seen him go, I think. There's my broadhead. That's pretty clean. Oh, there's blood on there. Definitely a lot of junk, hair, all that. I can't believe that. There's no broken part of it. It just unscrewed off. That's crazy. But I'm gonna go ahead and mark this spot. There's some more blood right there. That's really dark. I think we're gonna back out. I tried to tuck it in tight to his shoulder, but he was quarter in two, so there's a good chance I got lung and liver. So I think we're gonna back out. I'll give him a little bit more time. It's probably the best thing to do. So this blood's just dark. Can't find my arrow or anything. See what happens. We'll get back to the house and come back out here a little bit. All right, guys, back at the house, backed out of there. Something I haven't had to do yet, but definitely think it's the right decision. Blood was dark, sparse. There was a lot of it up high, so that makes sense though, because I shot. He was quartering slightly too, and I tried to tuck it up as tight as I could to the shoulder, and he was 15 yards away, so I was a touch high to get that angle. But it looks like it broke through right there. We found the broadhead. We're starting to get more blood there, especially on the ground. So now we're getting it stuff up high and stuff down low. So it started to open up a lot more, but it was still dark with little bits of light blood. So I wanted to back out of there and just give him time, give him about 6 hours or so. Sucks. They're gonna try and do something, keep my mind busy, do a bunch of stuff around here, but wait for the wife to get back, and then we're gonna go back in there and take a look. So it's pretty thick and nasty in there. We're gonna do the best we can with filming the recovery, but well, that's if we get the recovery, but hopefully we got some good news. But we'll see you guys back out there. All right, back out here. A little bit of blood on here. It's a little bit brighter. More blood there. That's definitely up higher. Same side I shot him on. Just easing our way. Oh, I don't know how we're gonna do this with the camera. This is tough, guys. A little bit more there. There's some on the branches. There's some right there. A little bit dried up on there. This is snapped off.
snapped off here. There's blood right there. Snapped off more branches here. Alright, he goes down that trail, so I'm gonna go around this way. Oh, it's getting warm. It's getting warm out here, it says. Need to find the steer. There's a little bit droplets of blood. There's some hair right there. Blurred out. Oh, there's good blood right there. It's still pretty dark, but there's some bright spots in it. More blood there. Man, you think he would have spilled something right on here. There's a little bit down here. Yep, more there, more there. Yep, there's more. Broken branches. There's some blood that's brighter. More blood there. More blood here, that's dark. More blood there. We're getting somewhere. Opens up a little bit right here. There's some blood there. That dark leaf. Oh, more blood here. More blood there. Kind of easy to walk it now. A little bit there. Alright, I'm gonna pause it for a second. This is a little bit tougher. I think we're gonna have to put the camera away because this is nasty. I'm gonna have to get down on my hands and knees here. If we get him, we'll get the recovery on it. He seems to be opening up a little bit more now. A lot easier to walk, and he's spraying. It's all over in here. So we'll get back with you in a minute. All right, guys. Got a sweat worked up. It's a warm one. Getting to 74 today. It's hard to do a recovery in that. We just kind of gave up on it. You needed both hands to move everything around, and we even had him rolled up or stay back. But we got something better for you anyways.
Go.
All right, guys, here he is. Nice 3.5-year-old. This is kind of the story of the season this year. Just like I said earlier, apparently everything from last year we were gonna get on film, and everything from this year we weren't gonna get on film. So God decided to humble me. So all you guys that say I look like a pro doing it, I ain't no pro. That's for darn sure. But I'm very humbled. He came in. He was pushing a bunch of does. The does were out about 40 yards or so just before shooting light, probably a couple minutes, and I just kept thinking, hearing him in the distance, just hold up a little bit, hold up. I even started praying a little bit too, because I didn't want him to come in and push him out and then not get a shot at him with it being too dark. But he ended up waiting like perfectly 10 minutes, came in, pushed him. Got behind some brush a few times, but he ended up stepping out to about 18 yards and put it right down in him. I tucked it up as tight as I could to the shoulder, and the exit was coming right out kind of towards the stomach area. So it was a pretty brutal hit. He went about 150 yards or so, I'd say. but exactly what I was trying to do. It was a steep angle, 15-yard shot or so, and it did the trick. It sucks I didn't get it on film, but again, this is, either way, we're pretty blessed with all this. So we're gonna get out and get Denise sighted in with a gun and hopefully get her on a nice bruiser. We got a couple bucks up there that we're trying to get. So sorry again for not getting it on film, but that's just how hunting goes. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. God bless.